Hello, guys. We are here once more at Super Pop TV, and we are talking today with it's a band, but we have one member, but it's enough because he's gonna just give us a lot of information. And this is about rock, but there is a mix of psychedelic style, and there is some surprises here, and also a new music video. We are talking about Poppy Roscoe, and we are going to interview Easy Fortune. Is it right? Easy Fortune.
You got it. It's
Great.
short for Charles.
Great. Just let us know where you are and who you are.
Sure. So I'm Izzy. I'm in Los Angeles, California. We just came from Phoenix, Arizona. Moved out here to start this band, and yeah, I think we're starting it. It's doing pretty well.
Great, great, great. So I am Will Lissel from the UK, and we are going to talk about rock. I just want to start with this strange question, but make some sense. Why this name to the band?
So when
Poppy.
we were, yeah, when we were first choosing the name, we couldn't figure out a name. So it was me, my older brother, who's also in the band, and one of our mutual friends, and we're hanging out at his place. And my older brother was looking through hipster baby names. So we were just going through the list, and the last P name was Poppy, and the first R name was Roscoe. So I thought, okay, I mean, that works. And as soon as we chose it, we started figuring out, oh, pop rock, right? Poppy Roscoe. Roscoe is another name for a gun, and Poppy is heroin. So we thought, okay, well, there's that working for it too. So it wrote itself backwards. And then we just kind of kept the name, and that was it.
Are we talk about drugs?
No, 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 no. Muffins. We were talking about muffins. Poppy seed muffins.
Okay, all right, all right. Great,
Yeah.
great. That's very creative and also
Yeah.
makes some, how can I say, mysterious meanings.
Ooh,
And
that's us.
you
That's
can
us. Yeah.
also write about it.
Mhm. We do. Uh,
You have a website for the band.
we do. We have a couple. So besides being on all the social medias, we have our own EPK website that just seems to be a lot easier for people to use. We have a bookings website as well that we just started up, and it's been getting a couple hits. We actually just managed to land a gig at the Whiskey A Go Go, which has been a dream of the band since we formed. So I was like, man,
Okay,
one of the first shows we got to play out here. We were at the Whiskey.
amazing. And what's the website? The website address?
Ooh, it would be poppyroscoe.epk. I really wish Jake were here. He usually keeps track of this stuff. That's a
Okay,
good question.
we you pass. You how you don't know about the band website? This is really important. You have to tell me because I'm curious now.
So, yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
level with
I
you.
will give you some time. I will give you some time. But I'm gonna tell everyone who wants to check about the portfolio of this nice band is Spotify, obviously, Poppy Roscoe,
Mhm.
and all social networks like YouTube channel, Bandcamp, Instagram, SoundCloud, Songkick. You can go to Poppy Roscoe, and that's interesting because you got all those social networks, probably 8 different ones with the same handle, the same name.
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
perfect. It's so difficult nowadays.
It's so because we have a unique name and because we did this early. So the band actually kind of got together in 2015, kind of as an art project. Um, and I did remember.
2015.
Sorry, what was that?
2015.
Yeah. So we kind of formed together. We wrote one song, and that was kind of the end of it. We kind of pushed it aside. But as we started making more music and started playing more, we thought, this band is too good just to let drop into the wind. So that's why we kept doing it and kept continuing it. And that's why we reformed it. So the website it's poppy-roscoe.epk.fm.
Right,
I was close.
great.
I missed the last two. Got the last two, but I'll level with you. I don't know anything about social media. I got an Instagram this year, and I really don't know how to use it. I forgot my login, so I've been trying to get on the thing. I don't get it. Jake is he's the other core member of the band. He's not with us right now. His grandfather recently passed away. He was going to be on this interview, but He's going through a little bit of a grieving process. So
All
if you
right.
got any good wishes, send them out to Mr. Jake Smith, best drummer in the universe.
Jake,
But
we
he
love
handles.
you, Jake.
Uh, I'll make him watch this later. Uh, but he handles all the social media because he is a wizard with this stuff. I mean, he predicts these trends in the social media thing. I guess it's sticking around. I remember when YouTube came out, I thought it was going to be a fad. I never got a YouTube until recently either, but it was like, might be a little late on the train, you know?
Yeah, I know, man, because I'm 40. How old are you?
How do I look?
Ah, 23?
Really? Thank you. I just turned 30 this year.
Oh my God. And you
Yep.
have a
Thank
lot of
you.
hair. I just lost my hair when I was 20 something. I hate you. I just hate you, man.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I will shave my head, make a wig, but you have to wear it every day.
I can
I
do
can
it.
grow it back.
I
I can
can
grow it
do
back.
it.
I have no
I
problem
can
with
do.
that.
Guys, he's just sent me his hair, full head, okay? And it's
Mhm.
long. I'm gonna wear this.
Tell you what. We'll talk after the show. We'll talk after the show.
Right, right. Oh, I hope I don't have to pay because it's gonna be expensive.
Oh, free.
Right,
Super Pup, always free.
great. So let's talk about then what's really super pop. What about the music video? We have a new music video, right? I just heard
Ooh,
that
yeah.
it has a huge title. It's Poppy Roscoe in Sea Fortune and the Desert Rats.
Yep, that's us. We're the desert rats.
What is that about, man?
It's a long story, but myself, Adam Pena, who's my younger brother, who's the guitarist. So I'm the vocals and the rhythm guitarist and the bass and usually some of the auxiliary instruments. And Jake's on percussion. And the three of us all met and spent a lot of our formative years in Arizona in the Sonoran Desert. And so when I was first coming up with the idea for this album, I wanted it to be a children's book because I thought, oh, it's about three rats who, they're musicians and they go and they explore the world and they see all that stuff. And I was thinking about it and I was like, this would be a better concept album than it would be a children's book. And so the three of us, myself, Adam, Jake, we are rats from the desert and we're Poppy Roscoe. It really doesn't flow, but it makes sense to us.
Okay, that's interesting. So, can we watch this music video? It's on your YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a long one. It's about 39 minutes.
No.
So I'll tell you this. So the way it worked is I all of the songs on the album, they're about 3 to 5 minutes each. I want to make a space opera. Now, I know that sounds really weird, just coming out of nowhere, but I want to make a space opera. But the problem is I don't know how to animate, and so I thought, well, learn how to animate. So last year, I took 2 months, 3 months, learned how to animate, and just animated the whole thing. Started with
You
one song.
made it by
Yep,
yourself.
from scratch. Well,
I
Jake
love
helped.
it. I
Jake helped.
just love it. Man, I
Jake helped.
love when independent artists they do things by themselves because that's the problem. Lack of investment, lack of a
Mm-hmm.
producer behind everything to pay for things, etc. And when people
Yeah.
just grab it with their own hands, go there and record and release and do the marketing campaign and do the music video animation, record the music video when it's needed. I just love it. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious. 'Cause we are going to have this interview. We don't have a time for like 38 minutes of music video, but at
No, of
least
course.
the first one, okay?
That's fine. The first one, and I will say, it gets better, and I promise, it gets better because you can watch and see us. When we did the first song, the animation's terrible. But by the second song, we start picking up some steam. Then by the third song and the fourth song, by toward the end, you can tell it's like, oh, okay, these guys finally got good at animating. Too bad it's the last song, you know?
Okay, so you say it's terrible, but I love it. I didn't watch, but I just love it because that's is the essence of the independent music industry. All right.
Sure. Will you do me a favor?
I don't believe it. It's really, really bad, like as you say.
Will you do me a favor though? Will you
What? What
skip to 5 minutes and 17 seconds in? That's my personal favorite song.
is this one?
Yeah, that's us.
Right. Okay, I'm curious, man. You said skip the first 5 minutes.
5 minutes and 15, 17 seconds. That's my personal favorite song. It's you'll see. I really
Five
like it.
minutes. 5 minutes
Yep.
and 14. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So this is the ending of the first song. So this
Here
is the second song that comes in. Yeah.
is laughing. Don't time.
Now you think it's over because the show's over. Rats took it away. No, we're not done yet.
I want to see more. I don't want to stop here.
Oh no no no! There's more. We did this in one take. One take. No, you're right, man. Let's get back to the rock. Let's get back to the matter.
Wake up. Wow.
I know. I know.
Amazing. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's crazy.
It's okay, right?
Easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Are you there? I can't see you.
Yeah. Hello. Wait, what? Can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear you, but I cannot see you. I will just keep watching because
Oh,
it's
you can hear
nice
me?
here. Yeah, I can hear you.
see, see, that's the thing. It was too
I
much.
will just
It
kick.
crashed
I
the
just
audio
kick you.
or
I will
crashed the
just
video.
kick you out. I will kick you out, and you can come back in. Okay?
Sure. Looks looks like my camera was unplugged. Was it?
Your camera
Oh,
is off.
Hi. Okay. I
Hello.
this that had never happened to me before. It crashed my entire computer. That song was too good. It crashed the entire thing.
So we are going then. We just saw we watched probably three different music videos, one in sequence of another. All right.
Yep.
So we had time for you to just fix it and come back. Nobody saw it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Perfect.
Was perfect. So let's go back to the band now. How many members we have?
So three. So we have three primary members. It's going to be myself, Adam, Jake, and then total we have another seven members. So to play some of this stuff live, obviously I'm usually the bass player in the band, but I like to do rhythm as well. Um, and because we have so many different instruments, it's hard to have just three people on stage. Adam is currently back in Arizona. He's also dealing with some other stuff. We got our five members live and then two members auxiliary. This is a little
Great.
confusing, but there's
You
me and
you have
Jake live.
you need a whole team behind it because
Yeah.
obviously the kind of music you are doing is not very simple. It's
No.
complex.
Yep. Uh, yeah. I'm getting a backup computer just in case that happens again. Um,
Right. This
so
is this is this is a proper art then, because you know with technology people just do like music with the microwave. Just put like 1 minute in the microwave, it's ready to go. But this kind of music you are doing is not
yeah.
uh instantaneous. You it's like craft, you know. it's
Yep.
it's nice. The music video was nice, and obviously that the guitar riffs with acoustic guitar and electric guitar, it was crazy. And I could imagine, can you just imagine watching that 38 music video, high on mushrooms. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? I cannot hear you. Hello, hello, hello. I cannot hear you. The microphone is not connected. I just see here uh, a message from the system. So we are going. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm taking these things out. Too much
Right.
technology. Anyway, yes. So we have those members and we do them live. We are trying to get some of our members to learn how to play classical guitar so we can have that
Oh.
going on. Because I really, really don't like backing tracks because there's just something. It's another thing that can go wrong. It's just hard to do live and make it sound right unless you're doing a production. I think if you're doing like, do you know The Wall, Pink Floyd? Like that.
Yeah.
That's a big production. Everything has to be in time and in tempo. But I want this to have more of a rock feel. I want it to feel loose and be free, you know? And if we set ourselves to a backing track, now it's okay, drummer, you have to play to a click. No speeding up, no pushing back. Like it loses something for me anyway. There's going to come a point where our productions get so big that we have that. So I want to enjoy it while I can, you know, enjoy them while they're babies. And then once they're grown up, then maybe you can ask them for a phone call.
Well, I was enjoying, and when I lost you during the interview and I was watching the music video, I forgot that I lost you and I wasn't checking you to come back. I almost, I made an exchange. Oh, he can go away, and I will just keep watching.
Yeah,
No, what I was saying, I don't know if you heard, but I was saying that watching this 38 music video here, the sequence, it's not just one, but five, you said, right? The
10.
total. 10. 10. Um, can you imagine watching that on high on mushrooms?
Ooh, so we have
See?
we have a saying in this band: you record sober and you listen back stoned.
Oh, okay.
Because we think if we can make it and it's good while you're sober, just imagine what it's going to be like when you're on shrooms or you're out in the wilderness and doing that. One of the first things we did after we finished it, we were like, guys, we got to get really stoned and watch this. We got to see what, right? And we invited a couple of our friends over. That's why we're in LA. It was kind of like I don't know, should we really do this? I don't. As soon as we saw it, and we are like, no, we got to go to LA. We got to do this. Let's do this now. Let's cook while the skillet's hot. You know.
Well, by the pause you made talking about it, you said, well, we just called some friends and it was amazing.
So yeah, I think we got something here. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of the way this turned out. Obviously, there's stuff that I'd like to go back and change, but now it's like, no, to the future. Let's do the next thing. You know, next project.
Okay, I will have to visit you guys for real. We need to do a session watching this thing.
It gets pretty deep. It gets out there, especially toward like the seventh song. It gets crazy. You want to talk
Why? What is that about? Is it about the message or the images, etc.? The animation?
the animation and the music and the art style direction. We haven't even gotten to the psychedelic song. That was the precursor. That was kind of the okay. You ready for some psychedelic music? We can get into it. One of the reasons
Mm,
I like this album.
okay, I find it very interesting, but I want you to show me. Let me see here. Mm, Spotify. Let's just go to Spotify and try to understand what it is about your portfolio.
Sure.
Can you see your Spotify here?
Yes, I can.
Great. So We are talking about, let me, this is an album, obviously. This is 18 different tracks.
Hmm.
Okay. Poppy, Roscoe, Wing, Steve Fortune, and the Desert Rats.
That's us.
Great.
Yep.
You have almost an hour of music here to enjoy. But we have something else here from 2018 and 2019. Is it also the same psychedelic rock style?
Yes, it's a very similar style. The difference was is that this was the first album that we ever decided to make. So this was written by myself and my older brother, who's he's not in the band currently active because he's out in Boston in some MIT Harvard think tank doing his thing. So he's gonna do that. He'll come back.
What's his name? Just tell his name. Say
Aiden
his name. Hello?
Aiden Galabi. Did you hear me?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right? So
Yeah.
he's not part of the band now, all right?
He's dormant. He took a hiatus. He'll be back. I know he will. When he watches this, he'll know. But this album we recorded. So I my undergraduate is in physics, math, and music, and I have my master's degree in electrical engineering. But
Oh
before
my God.
I went to 2 years for law school, hated that, and then before that, kind of during that time, I went and got a degree in audio engineering. And so it was hit myself and him in a San Diego apartment. Was a one bedroom apartment. We ate and slept kind of in the same room. And we recorded this entire album, Poppy Roscoe and the Devilish Dance, with two microphones and an audio interface. Everything was DI'd. It's going back to it. It sounds terrible. It sounds like two guys recorded it in a bedroom. But at
Okay.
But at the time, it was like, this is the greatest piece of music that has ever been made. We made it as a concept album. So each thing kind of comes through and it's kind of like a day in the life of doing things. So we really want to do concept albums and concept art and big production scale things because I think you can tell a meaningful, good story that way, right?
So
Um,
it was 5 years ago before the pandemic.
yes, it was right before the pandemic. So when we came out with this, did a very short tour. We were with Slightly Stupid for a little bit, and it was great. It's fantastic. But obviously, some stuff happened internal in the band. COVID hit, so we kind of had to shelve it for a little bit. So really, we would have liked to start this 5 years ago, but we're here now.
Right. So you are just starting the right time, right age, maturity, and also with the skills for the music videos. Don't worry, you are going to reach the right audience. I'm sure about that because I liked what I saw, what I was listening to, and also the music video. And I don't have to say that because when it's not bad, not good, I just say, man, I don't like it. You know.
Go on.
But I want you to give me some suggestion about the first album. Which track is the best one to represent this work?
There's two answers here. My personal favorite is probably Palm. I think it's the very first track, but it's half of that. But I think the song that encapsulates kind of more of what we're about is the third song, Sally Singer. That was one of, yeah.
Should you go to this one then?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Great. Let's go now.
Met her when we were younger. Life was grand sound. Colors feeling groovy. She was her own band. Well, I don't need anybody. Got my love for free. Sally is fitted in a castle under sea. They call her Sally Singer. They call her Sally Singer. They call her Sally Singer. They call her Sally She's got me on the run, run, run. Rabbit, your fantasy is basking in the sun. Fence and a new beginning, ages on the run. Well, I don't need anybody, got my love for free. Sally is dancing through the fields of fantasy. Could tax the satisfaction, tend the true and raw. Is love just a simple story, simple without law? Well, I don't need anybody, got my love for free. Lady Sally is laughing through the lives of you and me. Sally et ma fille, Sally n'est pas rien, nous les
Okay, okay, okay. And man, really, I loved it. It's more pop,
Oh yeah,
and I can say it's more even Brit pop
yeah.
because it's a kind of Beatles style there, a hint of Beatles.
Well, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I don't think I've told you this yet, but I'm actually Paul McCartney. I was with this little band back in the day called the Beatles. This little skiffle group right around where you are from Liverpool. And I left it to pursue some other stuff. Wings was nice, but with Linda gone, I wanted to do some other stuff. So now I think we're going to this Poppy Roscoe thing is really starting to pop off.
Oh my God, man! And the accent it was perfect. Are you an actor too?
Wait, what accent?
No, the accent you made, and obviously, are you an actor or not?
No, I've thought about it, but the problem is I can't memorize lines.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm just like, how, man, I want that song. I love it. Really, I want that song. I would just like these guys. No, now, because I cannot just, forget about it.
Oh well, thanks.
For those watching, follow the artist and put the songs on your playlist because that's what makes the things happening to the bands, to the independent artists. Not only like, but also follow. That's the most important. When they have new projects coming in, you receive a notification. That's really, really, really important.
Yep.
So, uh, about the other album we have here, one more for safety.
Yep. So
What
the
is that about?
so the album before that was written myself and my older brother. So this
Okay, wait. You are mentioning this one, right?
Poppy Roscoe, Devilish Dance, I wrote with my older brother.
Right. Okay. And now
One
this one.
one more for safety, I wrote with my younger brother.
Oh,
So
you are the middle one. Okay, all right.
yep, I have 4 siblings. I'm the middle, smack in the middle. But so one more for safety. If the first video that we saw, the Freaky People one, the guy was shredding on classical and then shredding on electric. I wrote it with him. So this is when he finally came into the band fully. He had done some guest spots on the first one, but this was, hey, let's write an album together. So we switched off songs. So it would be my song, his song, my song, his song, and so on and so forth. But we originally intended this to be a demo tape because we wanted to come back and make this redo all of this. So on the last song, there were no real drums. This album, Jake wasn't able to commit to a full album. So we wanted to re-record it with Jake, who is the other Desert Rat. So we wanted to make this the 3 album, but unfortunately we never got around to it. other projects came up, and we said we'll release it as is. If we ever want to come back to it, we can do one of those remix remasters things with Jake on it. Jake programmed the drums, but we never got to the point where we could record it. We didn't have a studio at the time, but now we have a full studio set up, so we can do all that. But we still consider this kind of an in between demo tape.
Oh, that's amazing, man. It's all between the family. Is there any spot for one more brother?
You're
I
talking
could.
about the long
I,
lost brother. This is an in joke that we've had for a long time.
I would be like a good candidate, just to. I could just be watching at the studio. I would do anything.
Can you play the saxophone?
I would just buy my ticket because I'm loving your music,
I'll
for real.
tell you what. We'll give you a trumpet. Whatever happens, happens.
No, it's gonna be a catastrophic thing. We can't do it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna help just doing like backing vocal.
Hey, perfect.
Woo, ah.
You're in. You're in. Beautiful. Perfect.
You are so nice with me, man.
No,
So, let's go to the last one. Oh, no, 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 not the last one, because we need to find one track that represents this project here. One more for safety.
I'll tell you what.
Suggestions.
I have
We have
my
something.
favorite, but I'm gonna. The third song, "We'll All Go to Heaven by Now." This is Adam. So Adam is the younger brother. He doesn't usually like to sing, and he might get it. No, it's posted. It's posted. He is a really good singer and a really talented musician, but he doesn't write a lot and he doesn't put a lot out there. But that song, "We'll All Go to Heaven by Now," oh, it's such a good song. He's got a couple of really good songs on that thing, but I'd recommend
Right.
this one.
Let's explore the new the track that represents the album One More for Safety. That was the second track from 2019.
Yep.
Wait. Before starting, I would just remind everyone that if you want to find about this nice band, just go to all social networks, Poppy Roscoe, and also Spotify. Don't only listen to the songs, but follow the artist, the band, and also include those songs on your playlist. That's the most important.
Please.
Um, and also, let's explore the Spotify right now.
All right.
We'll all go to heaven. Amen. Are you Christian?
Perfect. We wrote this for you. We didn't know it at the time, but we wrote it for you.
Right.
I was young and I was shy. Drop a sigh on a rundown drive. The circus life is running past your eyes. Cigarette skin you brushed by 1,000 times. She was right, she said it's mine. It's my intuition and my palate disposition you can't divide. It's almost human, the way you blink your eyes. The hostage breath I hold can't make it out alive anymore. Rock and rattle the cage and its constant break my back. And it's a decade or two, then another heart attack. Not half bad. You say we'll all go to heaven by now. All go to heaven right now. But Eddie said it right. He said it isn't so bad to get let down. No, not really. take the long way back around. Let's get out, just not right now, not right now. I couldn't stand the chance we dropped it all at once, but I couldn't blame you, you're not hurting anyone. How could I? Rock and rattle the cage and its constant break my back. It's a decade or two, then another heart attack. Not half bad. You say we'll all go to heaven by now. All go to heaven by now. But Eddie said it right. He said it isn't so bad to get let down. No, not really. If I could have been bold, would I say so? No, I don't want to know. I couldn't get out from you or another, not like this. Say we'll all go to heaven by now. All go to heaven by now. But Eddie said it right. He said it isn't so bad to get let down. No, not really.
And you know, it's difficult to choose a song that really encapsulates an entire album, especially because this band has the. Yeah, have you ever been talking with someone and you ask, "Oh, well, what kind of movie do you like, or what kind of music do you like?" And they say, "Oh, I like a little bit of everything, right? Like a little bit of this, that, and the other." And if they're really bold, they'll say, "Oh, I like everything except for rap and country or whatever," right? Well, I was thinking about it, and I want Poppy Roscoe to be that. Oh, you want some country music? We got a country song. Oh, you want some surf rock? We got some surf rock in there. Ah, you want some Brit pop? Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, you want a reggae song? We got a reggae song. And every track on the album, I want to be different from the next. Because when you think about, hey, well, what kind of band, what kind of music do you like? Oh, I like a little bit of everything. Then do I have a band for you? Because we do a little bit of everything. That's really, really hard for a band to do, to jump around so much, and it takes a lot of experience and a lot of talent. And I am so lucky that I have Jake and Adam on my side, because they are two of the most amazing musicians I've ever met, bar none. Aiden's in there, but he's off to the side. He's off with me.
Man, I just what I can say is when I'm listening, and obviously in my mind I'm criticizing what I'm listening. I'm a creator, so obviously I have to do that. But when I was listening, I always try to analyze from the radio aspect, and those songs are radio ready.
Hmm?
And this is very important because if I was listening, not watching a music video, that could work as entertainment,
Right.
and I'm just listening and doing my stuff, and working at the same time and thinking about the next questions, and there is a lot of things going in my mind, and even with that I can absorb the message, the rhythm, the instruments you are playing. I can enjoy that. And the most important thing, in my opinion, is I cannot stay quiet in my chair. I am always, you
Got
know, waving with the song, and this is good. So, if we imagine this kind of song as a soundtrack for cinema industry,
Yep.
for example, for Netflix series, etc.,
Hmm.
we could have it and enjoy it, and obviously go to all social networks, Poppy Roscoe, and explore the nice portfolio they have, and it's diversified. And also, you can find a little bit of heavy rock, but also more John Lennon style. And
Little Paul McCartney.
it's
Little.
Paul McCartney. Okay, okay, okay.
The only
He's correcting me.
I know.
Right. And okay, let's talk then. We just saw the first album, then one more for safety that was from 2019
Hmm.
during the pandemic, right?
Hmm. Right at
So
it. Right at
no no live performance.
We weren't able to. So we only at the time we only had 3 members. So that was another thing that was like, okay, well, we only have 3 members. We'd like to find another player. We were kind of shooting around ideas, but then we thought, no, let's let it be. So way back in 2015, when the band kind of went on hiatus the first time, I said, well, I'm not going to stop doing music. So everyone in the band, except for Iden, went out and joined other bands. So we were in different bands doing different stuff. I ended up moving out to Nashville and I was in a blues band for a while. I was in Chicago. I was in another blues band. I was in Arizona. I was in an alt rock band just because it was like, well, let's listen to other people's music because it's such a different experience learning someone else's music and trying to impart your own thing into it. And I think it's a good thing to have and a good tool to have under your belt because then when you come back and you think, well, let me write my own music now, you can kind of think, well, other people are going to be playing this. So it gives you empathy. And I think empathy is really important just as a life skill in general, but especially as a band and a band that's been through some rocky stuff. I mean, everyone has with the pandemic, but now we're back at it, ready to hit it hard. We're back in the studio. We're going to make another EP coming out sometime early next year. So please follow. Please follow. Uh,
Yeah, guys, for God's sake, this, the internet, they need to understand that because, on Spotify, we have about 62 million tracks. Nobody was listening. And people are not engaging like they do on Facebook, on Instagram, etc. They need to learn how to like and follow because most of people don't do it, don't explore Spotify and the other music stores. And I say that because I'm the owner of a music distribution platform, so I
oh,
know how it works by inside. This is pophits.co, and it's a social constructive project. I help independent artists from more than 55 countries. I know how it works from inside, so people need to start exploring more, less social network and more music stores, for
yeah,
God's sake.
yeah. I, what can you do?
Yeah.
Honestly, just playing live shows and meeting people, that's done more wonders for us.
Yeah, but for those that are not in your country, for example, it's
Yeah.
good to go through the music store. And
Don't worry.
obviously, talking about live performances, where can people just go for the next live performance?
We just finished our last live performance for the season, so it's the holiday season. It's a nightmare trying to do scheduling for 5 people during the holiday season. So we said, you know what? Let's just take the holiday season. We'll hit it January next year. So we might play it an occasional sporadic show. Um, but
Where we can find information when you post about it? Did you
song
go to Instagram?
Instagram, Songkick, and I think it's announced on Spotify now too.
Okay, yeah, it's possible because then you have on your profile
Mhm.
information about the next live performance,
Yeah,
and one of them is also Instagram, as you said.
Instagram. That's
Uh,
hey, that's us.
let's follow. Let's follow.
Woo!
We have to follow everything about this band. They are really, really nice guys, for real. And let's put their songs on our playlist too.
So tragic story. We had an Instagram. that from back in 2015 we had like 8,000 followers or something like that, and it got deleted. We lost the login. We tried to talk to Instagram and they said, sorry, we can't help you. So this year, we just started our Instagram back up. So we are going from ground zero on Instagram, on all of our social medias, which originally we were like, oh man, that's such a setback. But it's like, music's fine. As long as the music's good, people come.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the most important. And I can say the number of followers and plays, there is nothing to do with the level of talent.
For sure.
Why? Because it's all electronic, and there is some artists they are inflating those numbers with fake plays and fake followers. We
Yeah.
we have to agree that we cannot go just by those numbers,
No.
but by the music, by the results of your work, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm curious, is it about the music video?
Yeah. So this was us filming all of it. We filmed everything in 2 days. So it took us,
Wow.
well, 2.5 days. I was ungodly sick for the first half of it. I was running on NyQuil or Dayquil the entire time. I could barely stand. But it was like, no, we're recording this now because if we don't do this now, we're just never going to do it.
What about this nipple?
Yeah, you might want to put a black bar over that.
Nudity. We are going to lose our right to put this on CTV because we got a nipple.
Yeah, I've been told that about my nipples before. So
Right. So let's go back here to the band. So when we are going to release a new project, so the future project right now.
So our magnum opus, we have 35 songs. It's a whole production. It's got a whole movie behind it. That's a space opera that we're slated for. I'm predicting 2025 because I still want to do the same thing, all animated in house, all recorded in house. But that's a huge project. Like the 38-minute that took about a year to make. We're talking about three.
Wow.
So we're talking about, I'd say, a solid 2 to 3 years of just working on this project. That's the big dream. That's the magnum opus. But in the meantime, we're thinking, well, we can't just do nothing. We can't sit on our hands for 5 years. So we're coming out with. We've partnered with another local group called Doom Rats. We're going to make a metal style rock opera with them. Same thing with the music video and the animation. That's going to come out in summer of next year. And then before that, we're making a garage rock album. So that's hopefully going to get released February next year. We'll drop the single. Hopefully March we release it. We want to do it before the spring because we want to just start pumping stuff out, especially now
Well,
on Spotify.
I'm
I don't know what happened. We got on some weird playlist, and now we have, I think, almost 10,000 listens on Freaky People. Happened basically overnight. So we're thinking, well, shoot, now we really got to write something and start playing more live shows and start putting out more material. So we're
yeah,
hoping.
I could see that your songs are in 15 different playlists. And when people keep your songs on the playlist, it's because they like it. Nobody will just put some songs if they don't like it. And so this is a good sign, you know. It's difficult to make people to just insert our songs on their playlist and keep it and play and interact with that. It's difficult. So Spotify is a little bit more complex than Instagram, like give a like on a post, you know. So if you have 15 different playlists, that's because people are enjoying your music, and I'm very proud of you, man.
Uh,
You, all of you, from what's that? Who is speaking?
don't worry about that. It's my alarm. So I'm part Japanese, and so I've been trying to relearn Japanese. So every hour my computer tells me what time it is because I'm trying to relearn it and re-speak it so that I can talk to my family.
Oh, you are Japanese too, for
Can't.
real?
Yeah, it doesn't scan, but yep, part Japanese.
Okay, that's interesting. And okay, right.
Yep.
Uh, I was expecting like a surname, like Japanese surname.
So actually, Izzy is short for Izumi.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. You
Yep.
love manga too.
I used to read it all the time when I was a kid, but I just stopped reading it. One Piece is the only thing I still read. I'm One Piece fan till I die or until Oda ends the series.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
That that match with the Japanese culture.
Yeah.
Great, great, great. So, we talked about your previous release. We talked about the three albums,
Mhm.
18, 19, 23, and also about the future projects for 2025.
Yep.
Great. But the most important is going to social networks, especially YouTube, watching the music video that's 38 minutes. I never saw something like that, but I can guarantee this is interesting.
And
And when
I should mention it's not 38 minutes total. It's 10 songs, 10 little snippets. So it's music video, music video, music video, music video because I originally wanted to just be nope, one 38-minute song. And I'm really glad that the rest of the band talked me out of that because I was thinking, no, no, it'll be cool. It'll be like this weird avant-garde thing. And Jake especially was like, no one's gonna listen to that. They're gonna listen to maybe 2 minutes and then be like, okay, I'm done. It's like, all right, Jake, you got a point.
yeah, but Jake, I have to tell you, Jake, because I am the one that would just give up after 2 or 3 minutes. But Jake, I was watching and I was enjoying the animation and I was entertained and when I lost Easy during the interview and I forgot I lost him because I was watching the music video and I kept watching like three or four in sequence. So you can imagine with those animation it just grabs the attention of those watching.
Yep.
It's not something like boring because there is a different history behind each of those music videos. So
Yep.
we have 10 to watch, and this way enjoy all the whole album. But the album is more than 10 songs, right?
So the album is 10 songs with an 11th credit song. But then
Oh, okay.
on Spotify, we didn't have time. I wanted it to be a 20-song big thing, but it was like, man, let's just 10 songs. It's 38 minutes. I think we can live with cutting a couple songs out. So we have bonus tracks. So there are different songs that appear in the album, but not in full. So we put those on there kind of as like if you like the movie, maybe you can go to Spotify and then listen to the songs in full, right?
All right. Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna give you a tip. I know you are a professional, you have a lot of experience, but I'm
please.
talking about Spotify. Some people don't know about that. When you
Sure.
release a full album, there is a kind of effect. When you release one single each month, you have the chance to boost again your
Right.
profile. And this way, you just go to the trending topics on Spotify.
Yeah.
Your track is recommended to different people because it's new, and
Yeah.
then every month you do one different track instead of a full 20 tracks album. Makes a little bit it's a different company. Obviously the project with the albums is amazing, perfect, but you can try an EP with 3 albums.
Mhm.
Just don't burn all the songs during that year, all together, because then you have the chance to be considered by the algorithm,
Mhm.
to be recommended again because it's new, a new
Right.
song next month, a new song,
Yep.
and this makes you attract more followers and more listeners, new listeners.
That's what we
So you
want.
can try this tactic.
You know what? I think we will try that. That's actually a really good idea. We'll do it.
So, right, if you need music distribution services, I can offer you for free in my platform. Just contact me. You have my email, and because I enjoy the music, so I want to support it in
Oh,
some
sure.
way.
So much.
Great. So a message to your fans and listeners. What can you say right now?
I'm grateful that we have any followers because to me, we could have 10,000 followers, but I can't talk to all of them. It's really nice having we have handful of followers, dedicated people who are like, "No, we really like your stuff." It was a crystallizing moment when we had after one of our shows, someone came up to us and just said, "Hey man, just want to talk to the band. We heard your stuff beforehand and came to your show." It's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. No, we didn't invite you. You didn't have to do that." You actually came to see us? It's just the little interactions that I treasure more than anything. And please, if you ever see us, we're friendly. We bite, but that costs extra, you know. But to any fan that's out there, please, thank you, thank you for being a fan. Just know that it means so much when you just even say, "Oh, hey, you know that song that you made 5 years ago that no one ever talks about ever? My favorite song." It's like, no way, you listen to that? Oh, it's so gratifying. It's the meaning of life as far as I'm concerned. Just making it.
Man, when you are talking about it, I just see your eyes shining. You love this. I know you have different occupations. You were going to the university, two different ones, and doing a master degree. You are crazy for that because I couldn't do even half master degree, and you are still going and you love it. You are passionate doing it. It's incredible.
A little.
No, it's not a little. It's a lot. So, for fans, just go to all social networks, Poppy, Roscoe, and also Spotify. Not just listening to those songs, but also following the profile, so you have a notification when they have new songs. And I have to say, Easy, thank you. It's an honor for us to have you during this interview. Like an hour talking, and I could be here like for hours because we have a lot of things to say. And thanks for the good quality songs you are uh, releasing. We need references like that. Art with a concept. It's not something made on the microwave, and I love it. I really liked it, and I wish you just reach a very large audience the next years. I know the pandemic just destroyed many projects for many artists, independent artists. It's not easy to build a career like that, but I know you are able to do that, and you already have your audience. It's just you are just going to grow it a little bit more, because I know you have it already.
We'll try. I want to thank Super Pop. You guys have been fantastic. Everyone at Super Pop is just so nice and so cool. Thank you for having us on here. I I think we'd like to come back. Maybe we'll give a little live performance. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see what's in the works. Hopefully, you
we are
guys
go-
in too.
we are going to publish an article about the band and also talk about the projects and also attach this interview at the end of the text, so the readers can also watch the interview and listen to your music. All right.
Honestly, you guys are the unsung heroes. We might be out there playing on the stage and talking to people, but you guys are the gear and the machine that makes it all work. I people
Oh, thank you for that, man.
really
So stay online because I will just come with a um, short video, and after that I'm gonna talk to you again. All right?
okay. See you in a bit.
Okay. See you.